Because I'm a recycling hippie, I'm taking an old box that I got some supplies in, and I'm going to cut them up and use for packaging, because I cannot for the life of me, for some reason around where I live, find backings, like cardboard backings. So this might be a little thick. I'm hoping I can cut them with my Stedler thing here. It says it takes 10 papers at a time, and this might be exactly 10 or a little bit too thick. We'll find out. But I'm hoping this works, because cutting by hand is just not gonna work very well. So hopefully this works. Worked! Yay! So this is what I'm gonna do. And there we go. Now I have some pre-cut A4s, A5s, and I guess this is a 13 by 18. No, this is an A4. No, that's an A5. Because I can cut down the A4s. I just figured that it's easier to have a big one in case there's a big sale or, you know, stuff like that. Like, then I already have a lot of pre-cut A4s, but also A5s. So, yeah. So I got this cute commission from one of my best friends. This is what I have so far. I'm gonna fine-tune the cloud, obviously, but I'm at the stage where I'm gonna figure out what kind of watercolor background I want, see what colors to use and what not to use, yada yada. I like to do this digitally before I do it traditionally, so I can print it out and make sure that it's as symmetrical as possible, because traditional art is often not, right, if you don't plan it out. So yeah, this is where I'm at, and then I'm gonna print it out, trace it onto watercolor paper, and then go from there. So, yeah, eventful stream incoming. Alright, so I am, I think, officially done with this. It's really cute. This is kind of what the prototype ended up being, but I changed it to this. I think it's cuter. Hopefully she thinks it's cuter. And yeah, now it's time to package the goods. I'm watching the TI as I'm painting, or doing some practice painting with Hollow Knight, because there's nothing easier than trying to paint on a simplified character. So it's not too detailed, but not like too easy either. So I'm really enjoying this. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm working on. I have filmed nothing this week. It's now Tuesday, and I have like literally no footage, and that is because I just haven't picked up the phone at all. Haven't picked up anything. It's kind of like a crash week from last week. I was still somewhat productive last week, but then now it's just kind of like a crash. I have done stuff, like art and stuff, and I'm going to show you. But I just wanted to do like a little disclaimer that I'm sorry that this vlog is like the shortest ever, but I figured, I was even considering not uploading at all. But then I was like, well, you know what, I think I will. I might not be very, very long, but it's at least a consistent thing for me. So, yeah, just a little heads up disclaimer with kitty pets. The last few weeks, I feel like I haven't completed a painting in a while, even though I did complete that one painting. It just doesn't feel like it. So I basically put down a lot of concept this week, not finishing anything. So here, I did this one last night. Just a concept of a girl in a room, and she has a pet bat, because bats are cute. Look at that bat, though. Wanted to draw like a room thing, and I come up with some concepts that I'm okay with. But when it comes to executions, it's just not a week for finishing paintings. So I knew I wasn't in the mood to do anything, like finishing anything. So I was like, let's do some painting practice studying thing. So I did some Hollow Knight because I bought that recently. because it's like 30, because it was 34% off on on Switch, so I was like, you know what, this is it, and it's like all DLC and all that good stuff. I always loved the design of like that game, so I was like, let's try and do some stuff with it. So this was kind of like, I kind of did these as like a warm-up kind of thing. So yeah, I really think they're cute. And then I wanted to develop this into a piece, and I started sketching out how I wanted it to look. I was about to head to the background, and I just stopped. But I like the concept, and so I just kept it. But yeah, so this is kind of like all the things I've been doing this week. Just not finishing anything. And then I don't know if this is from this week. This is, now we're coming to sketches, which I'm not sure that I did this week or last week, but I know I didn't show them in vlogs, so I just figured I'd put them in here for content this week. So this just gave up, more like a practice as well. As I did the Coke Zero girl, this ended up being a cherry Coke, but I never finished it. Do like the pose though. I just tried to do something exaggerated, and I think I succeeded. It's not that bad. And then this one, I know I've been working on for a very long time, but I just found it again, and I don't know if I'm ever going to come back to it. I don't know. I'm just not happy with it. I'm not happy with anything this week, so yeah, there you go. There's some content for you. And the reason I haven't been on camera at all this week is because my acne has gotten so bad, and it's really been bothering me, and I just don't, doesn't matter how much makeup you have on, it just shines through. So I was desperate, and I'm trying something new. I'm gonna try Proactive. This is the only Proactive I could find, but it apparently should clear, even out skin tone and stuff like that, because I have a lot of scars and a lot of red spots and blemishes definitely around my nose, and hopefully this will make some sort of difference. I've taken before shots, and I guess in 60 days we'll see if there's any difference at all, if I'm going to continue with this or not. But I've heard good things, and you know, 20 million apparently worldwide, that sounds like a good thing, right? 20 million people can't be wrong.